Yeah, go ahead and give it some gas. Just want to hear what it sounds like. Ooh, all right, yeah, it sounds pretty good. No stupid intros and no wasting your time. This is what I did to LS swap my 1982 K10. All you're gonna need is this sending unit for a 1987 K10. They had throttle body injection that year. And then for the fuel pump, because this is gonna come with like a total garbage fuel pump. So I ended up sticking with a QFS 340 LPH fuel pump. Now, if you go to eBay and you literally just type that in, QFS 340 LPH fuel pump, it'll be, one of the first options there. It's pretty cheap and it has the correct fuel pressure to get, your LS up and going. To make life super easy, I got these hardline fitting adapters. You'll cut off the tip of these lines. I didn't cut this one off because it's just a breather hose. And then on this side, it's a 5/16. So you'll just type in hardline fitting 6AN or 6AN or whatever you keyboard snobs like to call them. So 6AN to 5/16. And then this side, it's a hardline fitting 6AN to 3/8. And so one thing about the fuel tanks is in 1987, they kind of had like it almost looks like a baking tray in the bottom, but 87 and older, none of the fuel tanks had that. And so if you are in like stop and go traffic with like a fourth tank or less, the fuel will like slosh around and you'll get air in your lines and your engine will bog down or it might die. And so I made this little tray to kind of mitigate that risk so I don't get any air in my lines. All right, finishing up this video. You want to help your dad finish up the video? Nice. All right, you're gonna need a 3/8 to 5/16 quick disconnect wrench. And you're also gonna need 3 6AN to 3/8 quick disconnect fittings. And then one that is a 6AN to 5/16 quick disconnect. So on the LM7 motors, the feed line is 3/8, and then the return is 5/16. And I have 3 of these because 2 of them are going on this quick disconnect filter, which I said before is the K&N PF 2400. Makes it super easy to change every now and then. And then also you're gonna need 6 of these. They're 6AN straight swivel hose fittings, and then you're gonna need one of these 6AN to 6AN flare union coupler fittings that will go on the 5/16 hardline adapter on the fuel sending unit on the return side. And then of course the 6AN to 6AN one-way fuel check valve. It'll go the direction of flow towards the engine on the 3/8 hardline adapter fitting on the sending side of the fuel sending unit. Then of course 16 feet of 6AN fuel line. 16 feet might be overkill, but it's like, what if you freaking mess it up and you have to start over and then you have to wait another week for it to come in the mail? eBay is the cheapest place where you can get this stuff. And so another thing is whenever you're cutting it, wrap it in some like electrical tape and then cut it in half along the tape, because it'll be impossible to shove this into this fitting. And then you'll also spin this counterclockwise to get it onto the fitting. I did one already and it turned out okay. Whoa, what are you doing? All right, ladies and gents, I think that just about does it for today's video. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them down below and I'll try and answer them as quick as possible. I'm by no means a subject matter expert. I'm just letting you guys know what's worked out for me so far. I've got about 2,500 miles on this swap and this fuel system hasn't let me down yet. And I know that there's probably going to be some folks in the comments section hating on those quick disconnect fuel line fittings, but I've yet to see one drop of fuel leak from those fittings. Besides, where's their video on how to LS swap your rig? Anyway, if you got any questions again, put them down there below and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Take it easy.